Alright, so I got a new art box subscription and I really like it. It's called Paletteful Packs. And the idea is that they give you enough supplies to do like a whole piece. So it seems like generally if it's like paint related, for example, it's like some sort of paint, the brush, and paper is what I've experienced so far. And I think it's really cool. They sent me some neat stuff. They sent me my first watercolor block ever. Now I'll admit I did watch some YouTube tutorials on how to use these because I've never actually seen them in person before. But now that I've used it, I think it's pretty cool. And it is really nice paper in this particular one that they sent. But it prevents it from warping, which is great for me because sometimes I forget to tape my pieces down and then it's too late. They also sent this really cool mechanical pencil that you like shake to make the lead come out more. That was also really cool. I'd call things by their name, but I lost the sheet that had all the information on it, so that can't happen anymore. And they sent that really cool blue eraser that you can hold sort of like a pencil. The company that makes it is spelled K-U-M, and I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm not going to say that because I'm a child and I'm not mature, and I don't think I could handle it. And they sent these really nice watercolors, these core watercolors, QOR, in azo yellow, magenta, and blue. And I think that's a really cool move, and they're nice watercolors, very smooth. It's hard to say if I like them more than my main watercolors, my Graham watercolors, which I love with all my heart and soul. But these are definitely a close second. They're very nice. And then they also sent a really cool Princeton round brush. It's either a number 6 or 9. I'm not really sure. I want to say it's a 6, but it could be a 9. Because most of the writing is horizontal on this brush, and then that's the one that isn't horizontal. It's the one number, and it has no line or anything, so I don't really know what number that's supposed to be. But it's a round paintbrush, very good for multitasking. And overall, I really liked how this piece went. It had a nice flow to it, and I thought the magenta with that blue shading in it looked really cute. And overall, I think it went pretty well. This particular character here is loosely based off a character in a writing project I've been working on pretty dedicatedly actually lately, which is kind of weird for me to be dedicated to something, and I'll probably never finish it, let's be real. But I did use that particular project as a basis for this piece, and the idea is that this is the main character who doesn't look like this at all, obviously, but is a female who enters into like a magical binding sort of contract with like this, I wouldn't call it an elf, but we'll say elf because that makes sense. It's the easiest term to use. And they tie these blood-soaked ribbons around each other's waist, and if one of the other like breaks the contract, doesn't do what they're supposed to do as they're commanded by their other half, the ribbon contracts and will cut them in half. So I wanted to show that ribbon because that's pretty important, even if it's sort of a gruesome tale. But overall, I think everything went pretty well. I liked the different colors and how they layered and mixed, and I really liked the artist block. I was an idiot and used a rusty blade to cut it though, so the sheet underneath it now has like rust color smeared on the edges. But overall, I think it went pretty well.